Good morning, children. I hope you all are in best of your health. Today, we'll study our topic migration of animals. Now, what is migration? Migration is the regular movement of animals from one location to another and their return back to their native place. So, children, migration is the movement of animals from one place to another in search of food, shelter, mating, and to meet their needs. Animals migrate from one place to another, and after a particular time, they return back to their native place. Native place means the place to which they belong to. Animal migration is the relatively long distance movement of individuals, usually on a seasonal basis. So, children, animals migration is the relatively long distance movement. That means birds, animals move move across the long distance to satisfy their needs on a seasonal basis. That means in a particular season the migration takes place, and that is common for all the animals of a particular species. Species means the animals which belong to a same group. It is found in all major animal groups. So the feature of migration is found in all major animal groups. Now, here are some examples of migratory animals: elephants, Siberian crane, red knot, etc. Migration of elephants. Both African and Asian elephants migrate each year. Elephants migrate from one place to another in search of food and water. So, elephants migrate from one place to another in search of food and water. Whenever there is scarcity of water or food in a particular area in which these elephants live, then they start migrating, or we can say that they start moving in herds from one place to another so that they can live easily. Second example is migration of Siberian crane. Siberian cranes migrates because it is very cold in winters in Siberia. So the crane bird which is found in Siberia is the name of a country. So the bird or the crane which is found in Siberia is known as Siberian crane, and they migrate because it is very cold in winters in Siberia. So they migrate to another countries so that they can survive. Their journey is termed as migration, and this journey is known as migration. That is their journey from Siberia to different countries and their return back is known as migration. Our next example is migration of red knot. Red knot is a name of a bird, and this bird is found in southern part of America. Red knots fly more than 9,000 miles from south to north every spring and repeat the trip in reverse every autumn. So they start their migration in spring. They start moving from south and they goes to north direction. That is, they start moving towards Canada, and on the onset of autumn season they return back, making this bird one of the longest distance migrants in animal kingdom. And this makes these birds the longest distant migrants in the animal kingdom. Children, now here we have some questions. These are picture based questions. You have to identify the animal, and on the basis of that you have to answer some questions. First question is identify the animal. I hope you all can write it easily. Then our second question is What is the scientific name of this elephant, of this animal? Then the third question is, what is the movement of this animal from one place to another called? Now in second question also you have to identify the word, and in answer to the second question you have to write down the reason of the migration of this bird. Thank you children.